Is it possible that the voting age could be reduced to 16, and if not, why not?
Possible, yes. Well, speaking as a member of Sinn Féin, we would like the age reduced to 16. We are in a coalition, so that decision has to be a joint decision. I actually sort of suspect you might come up with this question, so I was doing a bit of reading on it, and some of it surprised me. Austria, I think, is the first European Union country to bring in the age of 16. What did surprise me was that Iran actually brought it down to the age of 15 at one stage a few years ago, and then that was put up again until 18. They're talking about bringing it back down again. So I do think it is. I mean, anybody that I know, and I have teenage children as well, despite the arguments we may have, when you're 16, you're fairly sensible. You know sort of what's going on around the place, and so yes, we are for it. Can it be brought in? Yes, it can be brought in, and it's been looked at. I forget the dates, but certainly it was the last vote which occurred, I think, in Westminster, was pretty close. The first vote, which was back some years, was completely defeated, was roundly defeated, but the last vote was pretty close. So I think it's only a matter of time. That's a personal view.
We were surfing the website for the children's strategy, and it seemed quite complicated. Could you break it down for us?
Well, if I could say, first of all, we have broke it down. The way we've broke it down is we've produced a children and young persons version of the very complicated policies which are involved in it. And we do that. We have a 10-year strategy. We have done it with a 10-year strategy. So we have a version for 0 to 11-year-olds and from 11 to 18. So there is a version. We also have an action plan. We have done the first year's action plan. We are now going to do a 3-year action plan, which is the implementation of that. But I suppose if I was to try and break it down into a couple of sentences, it's about the health of children and young people. It's about their safety. It's about vulnerability. It's about their contribution to society, as well as, I suppose, our contribution to children and young people as policy makers and as elected representatives. It's about the rights, for instance, under the UNCRC, the United Nations Commission for the Rights of the Child. It's about the environment and what effect that has on future generations, and that is about the economy as well, because obviously you are the future of you take over after us, so we have to get it right. I suppose it's about learning and contributing to society and enjoying learning, that it is a process which is not something which is a chore to do, but something which will assist you through that. And, you know, people like yourselves, the next generation who are learning, are the ones who's going to take after us. So we have to try and prepare the next generation as best we can, so that we improve upon whatever we achieve during our period as government and as elected representatives.
The Youth Debate report, it stated that young people wanted to lower the drinking age to 16. Do you agree with this? So do you think it should go the other way?
Well, I think, in fairness, some of those who spoke said they would like the drinking age lowered, and some actually argued to raise it. Personally, I don't think it is of any great assistance to lower it. I do think there is a parental responsibility. I do know from my own constituency and other places that there are clearly people under that age who are drinking. I think once you make it easily available in off licenses and that, so if you were able to go in and buy a drink when you're 16, I think it increases the problem as opposed to decrease it. There is, and this has nothing to do with youth.